Hi everyone, I'm doing 3 videos today just because there's a lot to catch up on in order so I can go every week after this. So I just wanted to make a video talking about like my week 1 to week 20, what everyone's missed so far. I decided to make a vlog because I have seen so many other pregnancy vlogs out there and they're so informative and everybody has a different experience, and I thought it was beautiful that people decide to share that with everyone, and I wanted to be a part of that as well. Especially because I haven't seen any hijabis doing videos, and they do videos about everything else. I waited so long to make my videos because normally people start them around like 7-8 weeks and then go, and that's a very good way to start. But I know that your first trimester is it's delicate time, you know, so I was scared if anything happened. Like, I didn't want to make any videos before I was through with my first trimester, so that if anything happened, like, I wouldn't have to go through like deleting the videos or whatever. Like, I just wanted to make sure I was past that time first and then make videos after that. But I have appreciated all the videos of people doing them before because it really puts your mind at ease. So by all means, if you're in your first trimester, please go on YouTube and Google whatever week you're in, and I'm sure somebody's made a video about it because there's a lot of people who do that. Let's see how I found out that I was pregnant. Okay, I found out that I was pregnant when I was actually 8 weeks along. I had just gone to the doctor for a regular checkup, and during that checkup they have you just do a urine sample, and then I guess it was always in the back of my head, like, okay, you might be pregnant, but I wasn't expecting it. It was still a big shock, you know. So the doctor called back maybe like 2 weeks later, and she sounded like she was very nervous, like I was about to break down crying if she told me that I was pregnant or something. And she just told me she tried to break it to me slowly, like it was something bad, like she was gonna drop a big bomb in my life or something, like, I don't know. But yeah, when she told me, she told me that I was pregnant, and my husband was actually right beside me, and then I was shocked. I was happy. 1 second, the phone's ringing. We keep on waiting on the world to change. Sorry about that. I had to answer the phone. So I was talking about how I found out that I was pregnant. Doctor called me, and then my husband, he was very excited, shocked, you know, as most dads to be are. My early symptoms, I don't know if that phone call triggered my symptoms because I don't remember having any symptoms before the phone call, but after that I was very sick. I was always tired, always nauseous, throwing up. I couldn't even, it got to a point where maybe around like 12 weeks I couldn't eat anything like without throwing up, like water or anything couldn't touch my stomach and I would throw up. So it was really bad, and I was concerned that I wasn't getting enough nutrients and neither was the baby, so I had to go do something about this. So then on my next, I think my first prenatal appointment was at 12 weeks, and that appointment I told my doctor that something has to, sorry, I have to answer the phone again. Hi, are you still with me? Every time you start to do something, the phone rings, I don't know. So I was talking about my morning sickness. So yeah, it was very bad. Not everyone gets it this bad, so mommies to be, like, don't get freaked out. I think I just had a really extreme case. And I had to actually quit my job because I couldn't stand up anymore. Like, it was really weird. Every time I would stand for a long time, I would get this like heavy feeling in the bottom of my stomach, like sit down right now. And my job was very like lenient. They let me sit down and let me do a lot less work than I was supposed to be doing. But I couldn't do it anymore because I was always going to the bathroom, and I ended up, like, it got so bad that I was always fainting. So I guess I just had a really rough first trimester, but alhamdulillah. So what I did for my morning sickness was I told my doctor, and she recommended Declectin, which usually you have to have a medical insurance to get it, because I think it's like $100 or something, but I didn't have $100. So I told her that, and she actually gave me a sample of it, like those samples that the doctor's offices receive. So yeah, I got a sample from the doctor, so that was really good. I'll show the bottle in another video. All the way in the bedroom right now, I don't have to pause again. And yeah, it's about this big. It came with maybe like 150 pills in it, and at first, when I first started taking it, I was reluctant to take it because I didn't want to have any chemicals in my pregnancy, but I had to, or else there was no way I could even eat. So when I first started taking it, I took 2 at night and 2 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. So that was a lot. No, 2 at night, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, sorry. So that was what the bottle recommended, and it was a lot. Like, I really didn't want to be on that much medication. But as soon as I stopped working, I noticed that since I was getting more rest, that I only had to take 2 at night and 1 in the morning. I could skip the afternoon one, and then I eventually only had to take 1 at night and 1 in the morning, and I think by 18 weeks I was only taking 1 at night. So right now I still have to take 1 at night, because if I don't take it, I can't eat the next day. Like, just last night I forgot to take it, so now today I'm really sick. But yeah, so that's been my morning sickness. Other symptoms that I had before were, I started to get that dark line right under your belly button. Let's see, I also had really dry skin on my face here. It's gone now and turned into like bumps here, but that's normal. Like, your skin does that during pregnancy. It reacts different ways. Let's see what else I wanted to say. Some earlier symptoms. I was gassy, always tired, always tired. Really sore. Like, my back would get really sore and stuff, and I still can't stand up for that long without getting very dizzy and lightheaded. I'm trying to remember all the symptoms that I had from the previous week, so I won't give away any symptoms that have been for 21 weeks, because that's going to be in a different video. Yeah, here, I did keep a pregnancy journal, so let me just go back and see what kind of symptoms I was having. Okay, I wrote them down. So I was very bloated, nauseous, excessive vomiting, constipation. That does happen, so don't be alarmed. Belly aches, fainting, lightheadedness, dizziness. And I couldn't sleep at one point because I was always waking up due to belly aches, and I was really weak. My cravings. For week 1 to 20, my cravings started out as mangoes and salt, like not ripe mangoes, sorry, green mangoes and salt. Something that I used to eat as a kid, but I guess my pregnancy just took this way over, because I had to have it every single day. I was eating like 1 mango and salt. I've always craved like fruits and veggies, popsicles, chicken noodle soup at one point, and like a lot of water. This has been a very thirsty pregnancy. I don't know, because I drink a lot of water. Let's see, popcorn and chips, and I like very sour things, and I don't think that's a pregnancy thing, because I've always liked sour and salty things. But yeah, so that's been my cravings. Around 18 weeks, around 12 weeks, I stopped eating the mangoes and salt because I just couldn't eat it anymore. And I started eating grapefruit, and I still eat a lot of grapefruit now. Yeah, so I think that's it for cravings. Yeah, so I guess I'll do a 21-week video after this. So please leave comments or questions or anything you want me to cover in another video, because I'm new to this. So if anything you think that I could talk about that I don't, please feel free to tell me. And yeah, so keep watching for my